and welcome, my Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon, December 2021? I'm your reader, fellow Earth sign, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle, Patreon. I'm on Patreon now. It's the best thing ever for me right now. The Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hi. Hey y'all, this is my favorite series to do. It's only 5 cards, a 5-card draw. So if you're new to the channel, 5-card draw, 1 card, 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. We'll talk about that in a minute, as well as because this is a waxing moon read from new to full. Boop, 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 boop. This has been coined, termed a spell kit reading, because each deck also represents one of the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. So if you're casting, if you're intending, good way to bring yourself into alignment. And again, clues, tips, and hints about what you can do from new to full. Check your other signs. Just because it could get more information about what we're about to look at, or another situation entirely that you want to plant a seed at new moon and reap the harvest at full moon. So let's look at that astrological timeline briefly. We're looking at the new moon in Sagittarius, Saturday, December 4th. It is a solar eclipse at 2:43 a.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York. And then the 2-week period to the full moon in Gemini, its opposite sign, obviously. Saturday, December 18th, 11:36 p.m. So that's a really good night, a Saturday night, for doing full moon stuff. So Sagittarius is 9th house dynamic, right? Ruled by Jupiter, mutable fire, freedom, expansion, abundance, all that kind of stuff. So on a Saturday, that could be very, very cool to cast for that with Sagittarius. Anyway, that being said, all the decks I read are always in the bottom of the description box. If you want to check them out, my Patreon link is down there. If you want to join up, all the extended readings, past, present, and future, are going there. Otherwise, they're available on Vimeo. Other than that, let's get down to this. Both feet on the floor if you can. Stay grounded. Focus on your breath, if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can, so that we can all really manifest some of the stuff that we truly, our hearts desire. And speaking of which, let us begin with the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for your element of fire, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart desires. Please take a nice deep breath. Here we go. As I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the perfect spell fragment, right? Intentional fragment to give some clarity and some definition for their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart desires this new to full December 2021. Prosperity, actually one of the key words for 2nd house Taurus energy. As the tree grows strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Oh, a little clunky on meter there, but I'm a Virgo. I like iambic pentameter in my rhyming couplets. That's what happens when you're too verbal. So this is so right up your alley. Prosperity. Now, prosperity comes from the Greek goddess Proserpina. Sorry, it's the Roman version. Persephone is Proserpina. Right now, she's in the underworld. She's queen of the underworld now, but that's where all the wealth is, really, if you think about it, right? Like all the gems and, the precious metals and stuff like that. So this is very up your alley. As this tree grows strong and fine, so maybe if you want to I don't know, work with a tree, plant an acorn, something. That would be really good for a new moon. Maybe something element of fire, because Sagittarius is a fire sign. I could look it up for you. It's easy enough to do, though. So as this tree grows strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Nice. Let's keep going. Your element of earth, the crystal oracle, whether you have the stone or want the stone is up to you. The oracle message is usually incredibly on point, and this represents obviously your element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, as well as, if you can, get a hold of any stone that works for you as a touchstone, right? A carrier for the intentional work of the spell. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the North powers of Earth, please, using the crystal oracle here, what is the perfect clarifying crystal oracle message for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading? The earth to fuel the fire of prosperity, their heart's desire. This new to full. Ooh, tiger's eye. Nice. There's also tiger's iron in here, which I was pleased and a little surprised to see. I mean, we all got a hold of tiger's eye. My lucky tiger's eye. I left it in the car. Comment if you know what movie that's from. Of course you know what movie that's from. My lucky wasn't such a lucky tiger's eye, was it? Oh, the book is so good too. Okay, tigers, where are you? Tiger's eye. There we go. Okay, so your keywords: calm, all right, clarity, nice, balanced emotion, interesting, communication, and intuition. So, you know, it feels very element of water, but to be grounded, to be calm, to be clear will keep your emotions balanced, right? And hence influence your communication, but then there's an element of intuition here. If you have been plagued with negative thoughts lately, then Tiger's Eye Crystal will help you rid yourself of these and help you regain a positive and more inspiring attitude. You will soon begin to see things clearly and realize that there was really nothing to fear in the first place. Okay? Calm your thoughts and start to listen to your intuition. Know that all is well and that only love surrounds you. Now, there's more to this, but already getting stuff here. There are different forms of intuition. Every chakra has an intuitive voice. So people want to put it up here in the third eye, and yeah, it's there. But earth signs, I mean, it's usually in the lower three chakras, right? That root chakra, that sacrum, that solar plexus, or sometimes it's just visceral. It's like, this doesn't feel right, or, oh, this feels right. Not to talk about Patreon too much, but once I actually got into it and started posting stuff on there, that my body relaxed. There was a sense of accomplishment that I had made the right career move. It's just how it is. Talk about prosperity. I got a prosperity of work and creativity right now. Let's see if the money part catches up. So pay attention to that, right? Stay grounded. You are an earth sign, and this is prosperity, Taurus's gig. This card is also to do with communication. You may avoid unnecessary turmoil and problems by communicating clearly with others. Don't be afraid to express your views honestly and make sure there is no misunderstanding. Well, when a Taurus does that, usually there's no misunderstanding left in a 3-mile radius. You will gain respect and admiration for doing so. So, okay, calm, clarity, balanced emotion, communication, and intuition. Let's see if any of those get highlighted here. Now, the element of air is essential for the element of fire. Fire cannot exist without air, obviously, nor can desire really grow without thought, right? Air is the element of thought. Let's use the Healing Angels Oracle here. Who are the healing angels you need to think about, right? Focus your element of air on, call in, pray to, what have you. With the tiger's eye. For prosperity. As I call upon the angels and archangels of earth, the sign of Taurus, powers of the north, the Arielites, the Urielites, the Orielites, please, one card in clarity for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading. for their element of air to feed the fire, to stoke the fire of prosperity, their heart's desire, with that tiger's eye, keeping them calm, keeping them clear communication, balanced emotion, but also that part I'm getting that there's nothing to fear here, right? That this is a thing they're going through, but that clear communication, to wax that clear communication, that calmness, no matter how anybody else reacts, it feels pretty key here. So who are the healing angels best suited for them to work with, call upon for this new to full divine guidance? Divine guidance. Now the healing angels, it is the healing with the angels oracle. There are so many ways to interpret that. I'm going to go with what's coming to me, that this is healing your connection to divine guidance. Right? The healing angels of divine guidance, of course, would help you heal in order to not just hear, right, intuition, but this can speak in other places than your crown or third eye chakra. Sometimes divine guidance, and you know, goes from such ridiculous amounts of synchronicity and just matching, like you say the word and then you hear it on the TV at the same time you say it, right? Stuff like that goes along, which can actually make the journey really fun. Now, the thing is that we are divine. You know, the core of who we are, E equals MC squared, energy, spirit, the divine, whatever you want to call it. So this can be from your own higher self. This can be from your guides, your masters, your pantheons of the divine, however you define that for yourself. But then, of course, there is also, this has to be true, I guess, in a general reading, that the healing angels of divine guidance are helping you and everybody else heal through divine guidance. So call to them, think about them, read about them, you know, whatever you do. You don't necessarily have to, you know, in cast circle call quarters, but if you're gonna, could be a good idea. Let's keep going. Element of water, the emotion, the energy in motion here. The Whispers of Love Oracle, which if you've been watching my channel for a while knows it is the party turner deck. All of a sudden it's a romance or whatever. So let's do this. The higher selves of all involved, not just you. Please, take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, because obviously there are other people involved here. Fifth dimension and above, 8th chakra. And above, what is the Whisper of Love for the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading? Their element of water, to fuel the spell, right? To give the energy, the emotional component here for prosperity in their fire, tiger's eye in their earth, divine guidance in their air. Turn the party, higher selves. What's their element of water this new to full December 2021, and the party hath been turned true love. I knew it when the cards hit my hand. It was going to be something like that. Now, look, I do readings on the path of true love. I have videos on Vimeo on demand on path of true love. They will all eventually end up on Patreon. Top tier gets access to the Vimeo on demand stuff for the price of subscription. Just saying, I am an earth sign and I'm from New York. Hope. But the true love is divine love. It is divine love. It is the truth of who we are. It's truth and love. Is this romantic? Maybe. But this could be manifest in all sorts of different ways. In other words, I wouldn't call my mother and I a true love relationship, but maybe it is on a higher level. Lord knows we've been through it together and we always help each other heal, making a soulmate. So, you know, this could be true love in terms of prosperity of what you do, not just to make a living, but work, career, vocation stuff. Again, it's a general reading. But come on, true love with divine guidance? The course of true love never did run smooth. Midsummer Night's Dream by Billy Shakespeare. Dated him back in the day. Oh, Billy. I like to shake his spear. Often. He's a bit of a get-about, though. Shall we? The element of spirit here, the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. Oh yeah, my past life history with men. Infamous, I think is the word. This would be your element of spirit, right? To charge the thing, the mantra to do when you cast for this or intend on a new moon or whenever you're watching this, right? I think any of these readings, any of the 5-card draws could be used for spell work at any time, personally, but whatever, they're timed to astrological stuff. So let's say you put all this together and you charge it with this, and then for the 2 weeks, every day for a little bit, you do the mantra. Or a lot of it, because you're a Taurus. Please take a nice deep breath. Yeah, and there is no question. I call upon the Ascended Masters of Soul Contracts because it's a true love card on the table with divine guidance, tiger's eye, that there's communication that needs to go here, but definitely an intuitive thing here for them to stay clear and calm, for them to cast for this prosperity. So please, what is the perfect healing mantra for the Taurus collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sun watching this video? Receiving this reading, prosperity, tiger's eye, divine guidance, and true love. Jeez. This new to full December 2021. Soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. I know. It's not, but you know, Taurians, y'all can be pretty patient until you're not. Like I said, Taurians have 2 speed. Stop and charge, right? Warns. This mantra, it's easy enough to remember. There's nothing to do but wait. When I'm waiting for things to upload, right? When it just comes in. It's like somebody whispers it in my ear. It's nothing to do but wait. And it doesn't take the impatience away, but it soothes it. Let's do this. This is really good. This is really good. So this is saying this might take more than a 2-week period for you to get the level of prosperity that you want. But why not plant a seed? I mean, honestly, if this was mine, I would take a tiger's eye and plant it, right? Like as a seed with the angels of divine guidance, charging it with true love, the feeling of true love in some way that I would get myself there. Using this mantra, there's nothing to do but wait. Soothing impatience. When impatience is soothed, each perceivable barrier becomes an opportunity to be more aligned with your soul by slowing down. Fixed earth, Taurus, slow down. That's all. Relax. In the soothing of impatience, you no longer see moments of pause or delay as conspiring against you, which I do, let's say 8 out of 10. It used to be 9 out of 10. I'm getting better with that. That's my reaction, my response. Usually the more loving response comes after doing a mantra like this. Instead, you realize they are giving you time for inner reflection, where life's deepest meanings can be uncovered even in the most ordinary of circumstances. And that is so very true in my personal experience, but that's something you can experience. It's personal. You can experience that. This mantra is ideal for becoming more grounded. Come on, you're an earth sign. At least you're getting your element there. Easing frustrations and releasing blame, particularly of yourself, right? Or the internet. The internet, right? My Wi-Fi went out. I get it. We're the most practical of the elements, the earth signs. So I do get that we want things to work. Let's say that they're supposed to work because we've got a checklist. We've got things we got to get done and things we value. So I value giving the Taurians a blessing, as I always do in every reading here. So let's do that. I got my torch of Archangel Ariel here. And a little itch on my nose. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the pantheons of the divine for the Taurus collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need this new moon to full, that they can soothe their impatience, just feeling and practicing that there's nothing to do but wait on this, because it's a true love situation. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, give or take, past lifetimes and whatnot. And with the healing angels of divine guidance, really, just to ask for their help. They're helping them anyway, but to tune themselves to it. and to work with that tiger's eye energy, keeping themselves grounded, as we see here, clear, calm, emotionally balanced, so that they can listen to their intuition and communicate clearly and honestly. Doesn't necessarily mean brutally with that true love thing going on there, so that they can manifest the prosperity that they yearn for, they burn for, their heart's desire. So, breathe. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, may they prosper from the universal divine for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So mote it be. So it is. That's pretty rock and roll. Literally. So did you like it? Like the video. Help other Taurians find the video. You want more of me? Subscribe. Because I'm not stopping anytime soon. And you might want to hit that notification bell, because my schedule is completely different. I may release something at 3 a.m. Eastern time. You don't know. I'm a man of mystery. And certainly if you want to come join me on Patreon, you know how to do that. Want to book me for a reading? There's a link in the description box. A video you can watch explaining it all for you, just like Clarissa. Otherwise, seriously, wishing you all the very best and the very blessed, my beloved bulls. Good luck with this prosperity. It feels really good for you. Just remember, sometimes there's nothing to do but wait. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.